Yeah, sorry, I have maybe two points to make. But firstly, go is what's my sister's name? African. I don't know why or the conditions of you being close to deportation, but if you can leave, before but deport, because once it gets to that, kuzoba kubi.
No, I can't leave.
Maybe she's fighting it.
I won't get deported. I have a child, and I already filed for my papers. I was just making an example that's how hard it is. And for me, I got arrested over a stupid thing, and just like that, I was reported to immigration. So that's why I'm saying that foreign nationals in South Africa have a really soft leeway. Like, they can get arrested. We've seen, because I've been here for 7 years in America. So we've seen with shows like Sizokuthola, and now I just started watching the show, Fake Marriages. You understand? For the fact that we are having shows that are like this, and the Department of State is doing nothing. There's no show in America that will be like that, and they don't do anything about it. That's why when Trump goes in, Trump now, guys, just to make an example, there's a guy who drove a truck into a crowd in New Orleans, right? Trump went on Twitter. That person is born and raised in America, but my parents are immigrants, right? Instead of Trump saying that person is born here, he went on Twitter and said that, you see what immigrants are doing? Immigrants are coming into our country, killing our people. That's what happens. You understand? That's the whole precedent.
Trump is the man.
Who stands? Yeah. So in South Africa, we are very, even celebrities, but support the nonsense because they're trying to be politically correct. But some of them, we know how they make their money.
These celebrities are a problem, my sister. Our celebrities are a problem.
It took a colored boy, aka, to stand firm and be different from a bunch of these losers. You know what? Let's be honest. Black celebrities in South Africa are a bunch of losers. You know, how many colored celebrities do we have? Very, very few. But the few we had, just one among them, was one of the most patriotic person you can find. Of all this bunch of losers we have, none of them will come out and speak sense and defend the country. They just sell out like the same comrades and jolofinas. We need to address this as black people as well in this country. We make the largest numbers, but we keep selling out.
But another thing is that
majority of our politicians even DJs African men. What DJs in there said about the South Africans? This is a wrong mentality. This one, papang, konjuban lo, sis lo, who is everywhere. Lo, ban lo, ngati, lo mzul, oto ngati kalat. Yeah, na lo.
Her friend.
Bani?
Her Zinkla's friend.
I'm not sure if it's, but Bani.
Her Zinkla's friend.
I don't know.
Proud to see. Another thing is that I know that when I used to party back in the day, and stuff, those are people who used to. There are some scammers, right, that supply to South African celebrities. I don't remember, guys, it's been a while. I don't remember, was it Waris or someone who actually spoke on this? Some of these celebrities, how they start their businesses, how they get their success or their clubs. It's also Nigerians who clean up their money through them. So for events,
I heard that about Prince KB.
So yeah,
I heard that about Prince KB.
For example, I don't know if you guys know the club Sway, right? Let me say allegedly, right? Remember there was who's this Hush Puppy, right? The Nigerian scammer who got arrested. 2 of his associates were arrested in South Africa. And those 2, they owned clubs in South Africa, and clubs that we thought were owned by South Africans. So they wash their money, they clean up their money through events. They will clean up, because you can ask yourself, like, how are some of the celebrities able to pull off like these events? It's because they use it. Yeah, they use
African. Say the name of those clubs so that we can find out, and also, you know,
Yeah,
we don't have time for
guys. I don't know if it's a corner. It's way. I don't know if it's still there, but it was in Sandton. I don't know if it's still there.
In Cape Town, most of the clubs are like that, and yeah. Do you remember the one which was trending? Which was trending maybe about a year ago, selling a table for $1 million. I'm not sure you guys remember that one. They were selling tables, itafile, for $1 million to reserve a table at their club. Now, it's Nigerians. The guys that own it, they're actually also now, but they're not South African, but they I know them before they turned it. It's called Saint. It was all over social media before they turned it into what it is. And how they do it is, it's powder money, right? So let's say myself, Azania, and African, we have clubs. So we make an agreement. We say, and I don't know why, like your Hawks or law enforcement is not, because this scam is so easy. They say, okay, on Friday we'll be at Azania's club. We all gonna go and spend money there. Right, so we come. Those guys come. They spend 500,000 a night. The following day, on a Saturday, we'll go to Africans Club. We spend that. But basically, all it is just money laundering. They're just cleaning the money from powder and all other illegal activities. But it's more of a, what can I say? It's controlled. Like it's like sort of such like a mafia type thing going on, and it's easy to crack down on that thing. It's really easy. I don't know why they're not doing it. I don't understand law enforcement, but it's it happens.
Because they're taking bribes. They're taking bribes. I mean, that's what I was saying, that why did it have to take FBI to come arrest it in South Africa? Why did it have to take that? You understand? That means the government is also aware. And if you notice with Nigerians and, well, let me stop saying Nigerians, with some foreign nationals, they don't go to like, I'm a Kawash, you know, I'm a Kawash Ekasi, like well-known I'm a Kawash Ekasi.
You are not wrong initially when you say Nigerians, because most of them, they don't do what you are saying. Right? Nigerians, you don't need to be sorry about it.
I guess you couldn't do my comments. Uthe ngeke lokuthi Nigerians are saying foreign nationals.
Why you care? Continue. Don't care about those people.
You are doing
so
well.
Yeah, if you look at them, they never go to like Township, Kawash, Amakulu. You will never find them in those places. Matter of fact, since I lived in South Africa, I've never seen Nigerians or Ghanaians going to a Robben Island to really find out our history. I've never seen them going to our museums. I've never seen them going to any historical monuments. They never go to those places. You never find them there. You always find them in places where there's dysfunction, you know? So that's why I'm a Nigerian. I am Mosha, guys. I am Mosha. Where I live, the first thing that they say is that you're African. And I'm like, hey, Nigerian? I'm like, no, guys. Buy Mosha. Everywhere they go. And that's why even when Bena Boy, during that time when...
oil.
Sorry?
Bena oil.
Bena Boy.
Oh, Bena girl.
Like them, during that time when they were calling South Africans xenophobic, I made a post on Facebook. During that time, there was a Nigerian woman who climbed up the Statue of Liberty to go free families as a representation to free families that were in detention centers. Benaboy never posted about that, never said anything about the American government being xenophobic. That lady was Nigerian. But still, they never said nothing.
You will only find Nigerians speaking up or fighting when it comes to fighting us or other people who are calling them out for their nonsense. That's the only time you'll find Burna Boy speaking out. Remember when Umiya won Miss SA, Burna Boy posted a picture of Umiya and then with the caption that said, "After all that," with laughing emojis. Burna Boy is regretting now all of these things that he's done to South Africans. His pride won't let him will say them, but he's regretting it. Especially with what happened with Chris Brown and even Tapindo coming to South Africa and performing and being.
Remember, he wanted to have a concert here. Ubena again. He was here. They even moved. It was, I think, 2 years back. They even shifted because it was a capacity of Soccer City, which is 90,000.
And it's only 1,400 tickets.
Yeah, something like that. It was only Nigerians that the diaspora that were
wish that the South African government would actually allow Nigerians, like let Nigerian artists come to South Africa, let them have a concert, even if it's at Mbombela Stadium, let them have a concert there, let them all come in, and then we have immigration and police officers and army in every entrance and exit of the stadium. You are not leaving. Anyone who cannot prove that they're in South Africa legitimately, they stay in the stadium.
You know what? It's
and
much
from there
easier
they are
than
put in
that.
buses straight to the airport, flight back home for free.
Azania, it's much more easier than that. What you can do is, it's very simple. Everyone at some point in their life will need medical attention. So as soon as those Zimbabweans show up at public hospitals, or as soon as they show up to get medical attention and then they don't have, we need the healthcare system connected with immigration so that the nurses, the doctors, and the
on that point,
these people don't go to doctors, guys. You think these men from third world attend the doctors? They can live their entire life without living. No, African. That is gonna be a waste of time. They can live here without even going to a doctor in their entire life. You think Nigerian men have a culture of going to
I don't
doctors
know.
and
2 years ago, there was
it's only
the Minister
women.
of Health.
It's mostly they are women.
Yeah,
It's
the
mostly
2 years
the women who
ago,
will
the
go to
Minister
the
of
doctor.
Health was going to a hospital in Limpopo. I remember it was trending, and people were angry when she was like, "No, we're not going to get you serviced until you pay, because these government resources are for South Africans, and the count that we make is for South Africans." And that's another point that I was going to get at, is that we have the best medical system in South Africa, guys. We have the best. We have, like here in America, I have to pay for birth control. You have to pay to get an abortion. Actually, some states you can't even get an abortion. You understand? There's an abortion ban.
You have to pay for insulin, which is a
You have to
life-saving
pay for
medication.
everything,
You have to pay
guys.
for asthma pump.
For me to give birth here in America, and my child was in the NICU, my bill was 142,000. That was my bill.
Who's the father of your child?
What do you mean? Who's the father of my child? He's American.
You had your child in America. Oh, okay.
No. So it doesn't work like that. Remember, he's a man. He's not the one giving birth. It's me that I'm giving birth.
Is in dollars or rand, my sister?
No, I'm using dollars. Dollars.
You said it's how much?
It was 142.
No, it's true. It's true. Even with insurance.
Yes, in dollars. So it depends also which state you're in. The state that I'm in, my medical insurance was from when I was pregnant until I gave birth. That was it. So after the moment umntana pum, my medical insurance stopped. But then we had complications.
You're not even covered for after birth, after child.
Nix. But
what if you hemorrhage? What if you're hemorrhaging?
It doesn't matter. You still gotta pay. You're gonna pay, guys. America doesn't have a good health system.
But my sister, yes? Do you see the difference? You are married to a man. That's a proper man. We as South African men, we appreciate that. We respect such brothers-in-law. You stay there in America, far away from us. You're not bothering us with anything with your kids. Now we have got losers this side.
But the point I'm trying to make, Mabaso, is that our medical system is
our street.
No, our medical system is crippled a lot by foreign nationals, because we have things we have good medical like health, right? Isn't that I would pay for, like America, they're for free. But now if you look at it in South Africa, our medical like health system is becoming crippled because they are overwhelmed. That's why you find ama hospitals ekasi manje. Like I know for a fact in my mom used to go to a hospital in Boxburg. It was so good, that hospital, but gagcwala amakwerekwere wagcwala, and the system just went down, bayagcwala. So it's not like here. What do you call South African American female?
South African women, some of them, not all, will tell you that South Africa is the most horrible place for women anyway. So
No, it's not.
I hear you,
America
but
has a highest mortality rate of deaths in birth ukudlula any other country. And number one is black women who are dying. So we have Far East is way better than the hospitals that are here in America. Way. Because
I think Americans may be advanced in terms of their technology, their resources, etc.
Not even, guys. South Africa, South Africa is number one, guys. I know it's hard to believe. We have the best medical system in the world.
Maboso, can you moderate, please? I'll be back. Or if Astrid is there, if you leave.
African, did you?
Okay, cool. I'm also here. Don't worry.
Okay,
African,
okay,
did you retain your South African citizenship?
Yes, I still have it. It's hard to get citizenship in America, guys. It's not as simple process. But I'm doing a dual
but less than 1%.
No, I'm not even there. I'm just
He
curious to
wanted
know.
to put my sister under that baby house.
I see. It's not like that.
No. I'm doing dual citizenship for my son. After COVID, I think it's better to have dual citizenship. Our passports were doing so well. Like our passport was really powerful during COVID, and a lot of South Africans who were here in America who didn't retain their South African citizenship, they found it hard to travel. So that's why I'm saying that it's really important, guys, that we make sure ukuthi our country angazi nokuthi senze kanjani, angazi, but I don't know what it would take
to remove ANC. Removing ANC will be one step.
I agree there.
But you know what, my boss?
Even though we remove ANC, let's not make the mistake of voting for EFF and the DA.
And EFF and DA, no.
Yes.
No EFF and DA.
Guys, my boss, do you know Jax Paul?
Jax Paul? No, I don't know Jax Paul. Who's Jax Paul now?
No, Jax Paul is the most eminent.
What Kimang Jackson Paul? Kimang?
No, Jax
Paul.
No, it's like Jax Paul. It's an Afrikaner guy.
Oh,
yeah, the author.
Same Paul.
Yes, the author. This is the guy who, during apartheid, exposed Flag Plus. Remember Flag Plus? This covert police department that was killing off struggle heroes and
Anna Lifin.
Yes, Anna Lifin, sorry, yes. But anyway, Jax Paul, yes, I've got 3 of his books. In fact, the other book that was trending, Nakwa exposed was Zuma and what he was doing, the president's keep